I'm Mike Clark, and we are at Clos du Soleil winery in the Similkameen Valley of British Columbia. Clos du Soleil has been around since 2006, and our job here is to use organic and biodynamic viticulture and then minimal interventionist winemaking to produce wines that tell a story about this really unique place. I feel very lucky to be working here in the Similkameen Valley. It's such a unique and beautiful part of British Columbia. What is interesting about winemaking is that very small differences in the land have a real impact on the wine, which is why I see my job as storytelling. Every bottle of Clos du Soleil wine is to tell a story about this unique piece of land. We're really proud of the valley here, both myself and the other winemakers who are based in the Similkameen Valley. The wines are unique. They have high acidity, they have a freshness, a great ability to age, and a real streak of minerality through the wines, both white and red. We're just on the crush pad right now, so during harvest time, a lot of our wine making happens right behind me inside the cellar. When the grapes first arrive from our vineyard, they arrive right where I'm standing on the crush pad. BCLIQUOR has been a huge supporter of ours. What I love to do is be able to get my wines in front of as many consumers as possible so that they can really learn more about the Similkameen Valley through our wine. This is the 2023 vintage of Capella. Capella is the flagship white wine at Clos du Soleil, and the name Capella refers to a star. This vintage is made entirely from Sauvignon Blanc grapes, some of our highest quality Sauvignon Blanc grapes at Clos du Soleil. We crush the grapes and we ferment the juice entirely in French oak puncheon. This is the 2023 vintage of Clos du Soleil's rosé. It's made from 100% Pinot Noir grapes. I love this rosé because it is delicate and perfumed and complex. It's a rosé that pairs very, very well with a wide variety of foods. It has lovely fruity characters on the nose, but this really strong mineral line through it that makes the wine interesting and draws you back for a second taste. This is the 2022 vintage of Celestiale. Celestiale is one of the most popular red wines at Clos du Soleil, and it's the wine that a lot of people know us for. It is a blend of all 5 of what we call the Bordeaux red grape varieties. So that means Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Malbec, and Petit Verdot. We harvest each of those varieties separately. We ferment them in the concrete tanks that are just behind me, and then they age in 100% French oak barrels. This is the 2021 vintage of our winemaker series, Syrah. Ripe berry fruit, floral notes, and spice in the background, as well as that telltale Similkameen minerality, makes it a really unique wine. Signature is the flagship red wine at Clos du Soleil. We pour our heart and soul into this wine. This is the 2020 vintage, which was one of the great vintages in British Columbia, both here in the Similkameen Valley and really everywhere else. I select the very best barrels for inclusion in Signature. The 2020 vintage is tasting beautifully now, but this is a bottle that can age for many decades. It's complex and rich. If you're interested in trying Clos du Soleil wines, you should be able to find our wines at your local BC liquor store.